Hey everybody, happy Sunday. This sucker is getting big, but not big enough. It's also getting cumbersome. My desk is not big enough for this. The one in Tennessee certainly is not big enough either. So we just make do with what we have. Um, I know I said I was gonna read. I don't have time for that. No, it is 10:37 the night before this goes up. I am exhausted. So, if this is crocheting for 10 minutes, it's crocheting for 10 minutes. If it's crocheting for 30, it's crocheting for 30. Y'all get to hear me chit chat. Also, going to be a bit of a vent. I'm sorry about that. But also, like, the guilt will be tomorrow. It has been unfortunate today. So, um, I mentioned, and I've decided I'm going to share. I think I'm almost nervous about jinxing it, but so first of all, for those who, let's start with the good news. Um, Not that the other, it's not exactly bad news. It's aggravating. Let's put it that way. So, um, y'all know, lived in Tennessee, graduated from Tennessee. Technically, still have an apartment in Tennessee. I'm in Texas right now. Um, Visiting family and studying for a certification and, gonna get the job process started and stuff here probably in the next month. Slightly been put on hold because I've been helping with family stuff. Family stuff, you might ask. Um, well, my grandmother had several big strokes over the last year and a half. A year and year and a month. Year and a month, yeah. Um, And we're also on skein 5, by the way, and I think row 31, just if anybody wanted to know. Yeah, so there's that. So I've been helping out a lot there because my mom really hadn't had a break. And my dad's working two jobs, one of them's brand new. My mom's kind of looking at getting a similar second job. And it's just a lot going on, so I've just been helping out and whatnot. Studying for that certification. I have to take a big exam, so on and so forth. It's been good, been nice, but for those who may not have known, my family and I have been in the process, been trying to get property in Tennessee and to move. Part of why I got, why I applied to the university in Tennessee and I graduated. So was we were going to move, but we kind of missed the mark by like 3 months. And honestly, it's just been like almost biblical the way that it's been like not this property, not this property, not this time. It has not worked out. Well, a property came up, and um, basically what we were looking for, surprisingly good price range, good circumstances. Problem is, my dad wants to look at the property first, which is fair. Because if there's one thing about the freaking realtors in Tennessee, is that they are deceiving little shits. They make the property look nothing like the pictures. Like the properties look nothing like the pictures. So that's been something because we've been actively looking for 2 years. Well, really the last 10 months because Dad's been able to come visit, as some of y'all may have known. So we've been looking and looking and looking and looking and looking, and I'm pretty sure everybody thought it was crazy. We were never going to get it. We were, never going to find it. Well, this property came up, so we put a contract on it to hold it um, about 3.5 weeks ago, and um, basically giving my dad enough time to get up there, and he did. And it's perfect for our needs. It will work very well. The septic works. Percolation test came back positive. It was good. The well's good. The septic's good. Electricity, good. It has fiber optic cable ready to go to be put on the property. Like, it's got fiber availability. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's perfect. Um, so all we're waiting on is like a title, and then boom, we have property, which is so crazy, and I'm so terrified by saying it that I've jinxed it. I really hope I haven't. Oh my god. So with that being said, we've hit some snags. Oh my god. Not so much with the property. That process is going smooth. Home. We got stuff. And it's preparing and it's doing and these things. So we've had a container. My grandmother, all of her stuff is in one storage unit that is like 30 by 30, and it is 2 entrances, and it is ceiling to roof all the way through, completely full. And we have to go through that. We had to get a container, like a cargo shipping container, to put more stuff in, which was partially full. Yeah. Um, we've been trying to go through it, and my grandmother has been, some of y'all may know, she's nasty. She is not nice. And I hate to say it, but really the only time she's nice is when, or she's not fighting or being awful, is when she is not feeling good, or we're keeping her happy. But to keep her happy, it's like she wants everything on her terms. She hates my father. She wants me to forget all the stuff that she's done over since 2018, which I am incapable of doing because it was bad. And I found evidence today. I found evidence and a whole like journal of her thoughts of when she was doing this to us in 2018. So it's literally just over here. I'm going to be reading that. Probably not tomorrow because it's or I should say Sunday, the day this video is going up, because it's going to be Father's Day and I don't want to be angry. But yeah, it's been not good. Um yeah, so that's been fun. She doesn't want to eat the same meal twice. She wants food from like fast food, and like, well, not even fast food. She wants us to like go to town and pick up stuff from like Saltgrass or something most nights, and that's a good 30 to 45-minute drive. And she treats my mom and I like a short order cook constantly. And if you tell her it's from a can or something else, oh, that's it. She will pitch a fit. Case in point, today we were exhausted, and really needed her to make a sandwich, and she made it. She was not happy, but she made herself a sandwich, and then she gave 3/4 of it to the dogs after claiming she was starving. Yep. That's the sort of crap we deal with on the regular. Um, so it's oh my god, it's a lot. It is so much. But yeah, so that container, we can't take it with us. She's not going to be moving into a home again because she is not able to drive. She is not able to cook. She is really not able to take care of herself by herself. So I'm going to have to downsize. And she's been fighting us on that for the last 3 years. So My dad finally put his foot down this week and said, okay, that's it. It's getting done. It is getting done by the end of this week. Been really busy this week, slash my mom just has not 100% been wanting to fight my grandmother on that. And yeah, so from 8:30 a.m., about 8:45 to about 5 p.m. today, being Saturday, that's what we did. We emptied that entire container. We went through every single box. We've already been going through some of the boxes, but it has been... Oh my god, I can't even begin to tell y'all how tired I am. And I hadn't even recorded this, and it was like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. So I'm doing this because, damn it, I'm here for check-in. We are at 32 rows. And you can bet, as soon as I get this video done and edit and upload this and Claire Obscure, I'm going to bed. Bed is calling my name. Bed is calling my name. It has been... How do I put this? She had 10 boxes of clothes. I would say 75% of those clothes had tags on them and were sizes she can no longer wear. She is a hoarder. She had 6 oscillating heaters in there that were brand new. I found a bread maker, brand new. She does not bake. She barely cooks, by the way. She barely cooked before. I'd like to say part of the reason I'm like this is because, and I stayed with her multiple times a week. Let's go out to eat. Let's go out to eat. Let's go to that little cafe. You want a chicken fried steak? Let's go get you a chicken fried steak. I think the only thing I ever saw her make in her kitchen was tapioca pudding and peas from a can. Yeah. Anyway, like 4 new crock pots, so much stuff, and just a lot of it too. I opened a box, and it was brand new supplements. Sorry if it just like stuttered there. It stuttered for me. It froze for like a split second, so I hope it didn't do that for you guys. That being the video, the feed, whatever. Brand new supplements, but I mean, I just threw it all away. I didn't even check because it's 4 years old at least, if not 9 years old now. Maybe my entire computer stuttered. Hell if I know. And she wants to keep everything. Everything. And so we had to go through everything, see what's going to be donated, see what's going to be sold. Our neighbors came over and helped us with the last bit because, oh my god, it was so hot. My mom's face was turning purple from the heat. I had a neck fan. I gave her my neck fan. We went and got neck fans for this earlier this week. She forgot to bring them down. She's crying because Gran's losing her mind, and it was more apparent today than normal because she basically told Mom that, like, she knows she wants a certain shirt, knows she remembered at one point where the shirt was and where to find it, and now she doesn't know. And then Mom was like, oh, well, that's easy. I'll come over later this week, go through all of your, we'll go through all your clothes, and I'll label everything on all the drawers. And Gran said, yeah, but what if, when do I get to the point? What happens when I get to the point wherein I don't remember what shirt it is that I'm trying to remember? Kind of hit Mom. Dad's frustrated, and I'm just tired. And Mom wants to, like, salvage as much as she can, and it's just so much. So much. And then Gran comes in, and she's pointing at everything. And she's like, this was $3.99, this was $42.99, this was $119.95. Like, she remembers this shit. And I'm like, okay, well, it is 4 years old. Oh, I'm so mentally done. But we got through it. It's all done. We still have an absorbent amount of quick trash. I think about 15 trash bags are clothes. And I'm talking construction sized clothes. Construction construction sized bags of like trash bags are just clothes that are being donated because she doesn't have the space for them. She can't wear them. They have buttons or they're jeans or like they're hard to get into. You know what I mean? She goes to the bathroom a lot and all that. And unfortunately, I know her container in town is gonna be. We have to go through all that too, and it's gonna be really bad there. And oh gosh, like we have to figure out what to do with all that. But we sold the container. Had to be emptied, so it's basically emptied. There's still little bits of things like, okay, where are we gonna put this? Where are we gonna put that? Okay, we're gonna sell this or give this away. We still have to deal with that in the trash and all that, but at least that's taken care of. Um, I'll keep you guys updated on the property. And then once the property's done, then we're gonna have to start moving stuff, which is where it's handy for me to be here, be helping, and not be somewhere working at the moment, even though I would love to make money. Um, because that allows mom and dad to go. I can watch the dogs. It's just $1,000 to board them a week, and it's gonna take a few months to get that property situated and set up. Somebody's got to be here to watch grandma and make her food, and obviously not watch grandma, but take care of grandma and stuff. And that, it's a good opportunity for me. It's a good time for me to be here, be free, be out of school, you know, all of that. So it's a good thing, but oh my god, I'm so tired. Uh, this blanket looks like a comfy pillow. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, and then we went out to eat, and for sure got a margarita. Well, the restaurant we went to is one of my mom's favorite restaurants. They kind of started really liking this place after I moved to college. I've been there, I think, 3 times. The first time it was pretty good. This last time that I went was shortly after I got back this time, after graduation, and I don't know, it was just okay. It's not my favorite, but hey, whatever, it's fine. It's a Mexican restaurant. It does not have fried ice cream, which is how I rate my Mexican restaurants. Part of why I'm fat. Um, the the service was just really slow. Oh no, we're fine. The service was just really slow. I think they were really short-staffed, but the restaurant was not that full. Um, the guy got my order wrong for the drinks. At that point, I just gave up. We ordered peach margaritas the first time, and he was like, "Oh, do we have that?" And it's on the menu. And he went, "Oh, okay." And 15 minutes later, he comes back. We haven't gotten our drinks yet at that point. Um, and like we asked for queso, it took like 10 minutes for them to get us a little thing of queso, but we needed another queso for both sides of the table, so we had our neighbors with us. Um, that didn't come out until the food came out. He didn't take our order until 30 minutes after we got there, it felt like. It was over 15 minutes. We waited 15 minutes for the waters to come out. Mom's Michelada came, the margaritas didn't, because he said, "Oh, I was told that we don't have peach margaritas." Okay. Strawberry margarita. Prickly pear, prickly pear. Okay, prickly pear, and peach, and a mango margarita coming up. Okay. That tasted like fruit juice, but whatever. I like fruity margaritas, but I also like tasting the tequila. It's fine. Whatever. I'm over it at this point. Um, first world problems. Somebody screaming in the chat. I am sure. That's fine. I don't. I'm tired. I'm just also stressing because I haven't had a ton of time to do recordings this week. I haven't had a ton of time to do my course. I would like to get that test done by I wanted by the end of the month. That ain't happening now because I haven't had time. I haven't even gotten to be walking, and I miss walking, but we either super busy and I don't get back till late and I'm tired, or it's been pouring down rain. I live not in San Antonio, but out of San Antonio, and we are getting torrential floods off and on the last like week and a half, and one of the water for some of the rivers and the creek beds, because they're all dry in San Antonio, came up, swept concrete um concrete bridges, gone by, just like little concrete. I don't know what they were, to be honest, but it's all gone. And I don't know what happened, but I guess people saw the flooding on this one bridge and decided to drive anyway, and 14 people are dead. 14 cars overturned. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think there's any casualties in New Braunfels, but New Braunfels is flooding as well. We're fine where we're at, but the ground is super duper 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 saturated, so it's muddy. And I walk 95% of my walk on terrain, so on rough terrain. That ain't happening. And then on top of that, every time I go outside, mosquitoes find me because our catfish pond actually is holding water, which is cool. We need the water. I'm so happy for the water. But I'm just not, between everything going on and that, it's like, okay, I'm gonna wait for the ground to dry out and then I wanna walk. Screw the mosquitoes. It is the mosquito. I've got about 10 bites. I've gotten bit more here. I've been here for a month. I've gotten bit more here than I did the entire summer in working in at the flower farm in Tennessee. Yeah, make it make sense. Yeah. It's been a lot. And gotta take care of her, gotta make her breakfast and stuff, so there's no sleeping in till 10 either. I think I've gotten to do that one time. And part of it is I'm taking over for mom as much as I can because I don't have a job right now. They're still paying for everything. I'm super grateful that they're doing that. And also, quite frankly, my mom needs a break. She has not had a break. Dad is great in a lot of ways, but he's not so great in others, and especially with the second job and just da-da-da-da-da. Like, he's not gonna get up and like make my grandmother breakfast. That's not gonna happen. He's not gonna get up and clean the kitchen. He just doesn't do that. So I've been doing that. I clean the kitchen twice, 2 to 3 times a day at the moment. It gets dirty a lot, and again, my grandmother does not do leftovers. I am this close to telling her, hey, one more snide comment, and you are having PB&J. And also, she hasn't been feeling good. And I think part of it is she's not eating a ton, even when she does get what she wants. So it's like, okay, gotta fix that, but we may be going to the hospital soon. And then we gotta go clean her trailer because she doesn't clean. I'm tired. Today was a lot. Today was a lot, and it was 100 degrees, I think, so that was not fun. And I mean, again, I'm used to working in the heat. I'm used to working outside. I'm used to being hot. This heat here is definitely something else. There is a difference between here and Tennessee. For damn sure. And I was supposed to hang out with a friend this weekend. That fell through. Because my friend didn't really make any super duper concrete plans. Like, she has a job. She's the one who, she was like, hey, I want to hang out this weekend. I went, okay, cool. What do you want to do? I'm good with anything. Let me know. Text her yesterday, hey, we're still hanging out this weekend, right? Like, what are we doing? I'm good with whatever. I'll work around her because I'm the one who's got the free time, and like, she's the one who initiated, right? And then today, just surprise, we're doing this. Okay. And I was like, but I had a feeling I wasn't gonna go anywhere because, like, no concrete plans, but it still sucks because I was looking forward to it. Um, and then it was like, oh, well, I'm still afraid of driving because she got into a car wreck. Has it been a year and a half? I don't know, but she's like nervous about driving out here, and it's like, okay, we didn't have to come out here. I could have come to you, but whatever. So, like, how to communicate that to her, and then she was like, oh, so you're coming over today? I'm like, no, I'm in the middle of doing this, and you said we were rescheduling. Oh, yep, sorry, my bad. Okay, whatever. So maybe next weekend. Was supposed to have a phone call with a friend, another friend, like a week ago. She lives in she lives in a different state than I do, even when I was in Tennessee. So, like, texting. But hey, let's have a phone call. Well, that fell through again, as it usually does. So it's like, okay, I'm. Okay, that's fine. YOLO. Mm-mm-mm. I'll be okay. I'm just kind of like, it cut out, or it did it again. Okay. Alright. Anyway, as you can see, this blanket is, really, we're at a slow update today, but I think last time I was at, like, 23 rows or something. I've been working on it, y'all. I'm just really tired today, but I at least wanted to get some time in, so let's just really work on it for the next 3 minutes. Now, next time I think I will do the reading. I've been happily feeling my writing mojo again. I just need to sit down and actually do it. So that's good. I found a few songs, which is nice. So we'll continue with Chicago next week. I will make time for that. That was part of my problem this week. I didn't sit down and just knock it out one night this week. I did like 2 streams in a row or something, but that's part of why I do that. If I have the opportunity to stream and I felt like I was good and I was decent at that time, with recordings and everything, I'm gonna sit down and stream because that's what I wanted to do, and I had fun doing it. I wanted to stream tonight. That did not happen. Wanted to stream last night. Actually, no, I didn't. I wanted a break. But I was thinking, yeah, I'll stream tonight. No. No, I will not. Will I stream tomorrow night? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. And, yeah, so it's just been really busy in a lot of ways. I'm like, okay. But having that container done is going to be a huge boon. One very, very, very big underlined, highlighted, red inked to-do list item checked off, which is awesome. I think my parents are supposed to be going to the property in July after closing, so I will be able to watch dogs and take care of all of that, which will be good. Also, the other thing, my allergies here are horrible. I've been getting allergy headaches. We're going to finish this row and then call this episode. By the way, we are about halfway through. It is 270 rows. What? Stitches. In case, across, if anybody's wondering. We're working on the waffle stitch, as should be in the title. I'm gonna have to get more yarn for this, so that's gonna suck, because this was Joanne's purchase. Yay! But I've got a good amount still, so there's that. Yeah, the allergies are pretty bad here. My dad had an asthma attack last week. That has never happened. Yeah, so I'm like, that's not good. Me, I'm just getting like slight allergy headaches. Like I had one today. Also could have been a stress headache 'cause there was a lot of that. And oh my goodness, just so much going on. But I get Watson hugs every day, and him and Bandit are sleeping in my bed behind me, and I cannot wait to go cuddle in with them. Oh, anyway, this next week I'll do a Chicago reading for this, and then the week after that I was thinking gameplay with the Tenants, because that's a game that I need to get back to just ever so slightly, and I've been wanting to. So I thought that would be a good idea, and then who knows after that? I don't know. So those are the tentative plans. So how was y'all's weekend? Hopefully y'all's was good. Happy Father's Day to any fathers at the end of the video, because I'm a genius. Near the end of the video. Yeah, my dad technically got a gun part for his birthday, for his Father's Day, but I am going to purchase him the Elden Ring DLC because he doesn't have it yet, and I know Mom would buy it whenever we sit down to like actually play it. He hasn't gotten through Moog yet because he was waiting on me, but then he went out of state for like 10 months to work and didn't take his console because it didn't have internet, wasn't gonna do it. Yeah, so we just haven't done that yet, so I figured do that. I'm beefing up his character, fixing his character in his save file a little bit, and I'm gonna get up tomorrow and I'm going to make homemade cinnamon rolls. So yeah, and I'm gonna make breakfast, and it's kind of bad, but like I want to make homemade cinnamon rolls. I want him to be surprised, all of that. But oh my gosh, this is where I'm at with my grandmother. I almost don't want to make. I part of me doesn't want to make the cinnamon rolls, not because they're a pain in the ass or anything. I mean, they kind of are, but very simply because she's gonna come down, and of course she's gonna have breakfast, and she's going to be welcome to the spread, and she's gonna go, "Oh my God, this is amazing! You should do this every day," and just da 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 da. And I just, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. It is like nails on a chalkboard. Or, or she's gonna say something derogatory about it. I really hope these little random cutouts are not happening on the video. That would really suck. Just like little stuttering. I don't know. I just turned on my computer too. Maybe my computer is just as exhausted as me. Could also be because like half of this blanket is on my keyboard. So we're gonna have to figure out something else, y'all, pretty soon. It's getting up there. Like I'm having to fold it over. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, or if y'all have seen that. I'm having to fold it halfway over so I'm not like just uh rubbing the ends or something. I don't know. Let's see. This is like a camping chair, camping um table with the handles, so I don't want the yarn to get rubbed any more than necessary, especially on those sharp bits of plastic and stuff. Not these sharp bits, but I mean, it's yarn. I don't want it to get more frayed and fuzzy. I mean, you can already see it, and it makes me super concerned. Hopefully, it's not that bad. I am thinking I'm going to put a border on here, maybe like a black, you know, like get the black variant of this yarn color and do it in black maybe. Makes the green strike a little bit more. I was also thinking we could just do it in the green, but I don't know. That is a later project. But yeah, no, it's just nails on the chalkboard. But I'm gonna do it. It'll be good. Well, I'll enjoy it. And yeah, that'll be the Father's Day. And then hopefully we'll be able to have some friends over. And yeah, all that should be good. Should be a good time. Almost to the end. It's gonna feel like a reward because I could go to bed. Oh gosh. I think once I get through all of this yarn, um, it's funny, I don't really have any Crojo for anything other than this right now, which I'm fine. I'm happy because normally it's the opposite way around. I'm working on a blanket, I want to work on literally anything else. I don't know what it is. I think it's the texture and it's also the way that the stitches are. It is mesmerizing for me. Because it's always, no matter what way you're going, it's either two front posts and then one normal to like make the waffle cup that you're seeing, or it's two normal, one front post. And I like front post a lot, so it makes me happy. And it's all double crochet, which I also like. That makes me happy. And I'm determined to get this done and to get some length because I feel like I have to check in with you guys. Yeah. Could also be changing location. Hell if I know at this point. I think what I'll do once, like whenever I do want to do a different project, though, I know I showed the colored yarn. Definitely going to do something with the colored yarn. I'm kind of thinking a bag, actually. Like, I know I have enough of it to do, like, the scarf and all that, and I probably should do that. But I could make a bag. I might, as if I need any more damn bags. I had to sort out my mom's bags, and it's so fucking many. Oh my god. But, like, something, I don't know if I'm gonna do this for a video or not, but I have this, so I think I'm gonna make a headband. And, you know, so this is just like hanging out on my desk right now as a reminder of, hey, just do this. You know, just get some of the little bits and pieces done too. I also miss my ottoman. I miss Otto the ottoman. We have a chair. It is not the same. It's gonna have to work though. I can tell you that much. Alright. Yay! It is technically two rows longer than when I started today, so. And I meant this video, because I haven't crocheted at all today. I have been sweating my everything off in a very unflattering way in a very hot container. Yep. I can't even really show you guys, but yay! I can give it the arm test, so my elbow on the edge up to there. Not bad. Thinking once I get more length on it, I'm gonna put it on my parents' bed and um, get a picture of it or a little video or something. I'm just gonna get a little snippet. Oh, I'm really glad I caught that because I'm doing that incorrectly. I like to get a few rows. Stitches done. There we go. And we'll do one more. One more of the little waffle cups. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So that is that. Yeah. Sorry for the venting. Today was a lot. And it was not a good day for me, but I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on the fact that something very big is done. My mom, it was a very bad, rough day for my mom in a lot of ways, and I did this for her. So, yeah. Today was not about me, it was about her, and we got a very difficult thing done. And I'm happy that we got it done, and I'm happy that I was able to help her. So I'm gonna go to bed now. And then tomorrow can be more about me. In my head. You know what I mean? Like a little bit more of me time, hopefully. So, yeah. But anyways, I thank y'all so very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this for what it's worth. Again, sorry for the venting. I am gonna go get some sleep. And contrary to popular opinion, wait, no, nobody's opinion. The Claire Obscure was also recorded in this exact same shirt, not on the same night. That was last night, so that was Friday night. But I was still kind of tired for that one too, so there's that. Don't you love a sleepy nighttime kit? I don't. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, so next time we will do a Chicago reading, and hopefully I will be one more skein in. We're on, oh yeah, I need to update my rows, don't I? We are on 5 skeins so far, and 33 rows, y'all. We're getting there. It's kind of fun to go into the big giant goodie bag and pull out another skein. Do I have any more skeins? I'm like, because I got the big project from the last time I tried to do this, and I'm gonna have to frog that and add to this eventually. But I'm just grabbing these for ease of access at the moment. So yeah, I'm itching. I might have to fish around for another skein, and I put it off to the side, and I'm like, I gotta keep this one. I gotta finish this one, so I add that one, you know. But yeah, longer video than I thought. Yay! But anyway, I'm going to go. I hope y'all have a fantastic Sunday. Happy Father's Day for those who have fathers and or who celebrate and or who are a father. And for the rest of you, have a great Sunday and a great start to the new week. See y'all later. Bye, everybody.